What's up, everybody? Diecast construction expert here. This is kind of just a little bit of an update video of what I've been doing, not so much the collection or anything like that. Just wanted to go ahead and start out by saying I know probably a lot of you have noticed I've slowed down my posts on Instagram and here on the YouTube channel as well. Just been a little bit busy with work and trying to potentially maybe start a new career and a few other things that way, so that's kind of taken away a little bit from some of the time I've had that I usually would be putting towards models and so forth, so that's been one thing holding me back. Another thing, I've been trying to get some supplies together for a diorama that I've got planned. It's going to be a little bit bigger than the last one I did, and it's definitely going to be a lot more detailed this time around. Definitely going to take a little bit more time to get everything more properly done up and so forth. Like the dirt, going to get a little bit of the 1/50th scale workers and so forth. I have some now, but just not quite enough. I've already got some, little 3D to scale porta potties and a little fuel tank that I painted up really bad and stuff like that. But other than that, I still need to get some more supplies. I don't want to give away what it's going to be right now because it is going to be pretty cool, I hope. But other than that, as you can see right here on the workbench, I know I kind of have the camera a little bit far away, but I've got this grapple here that I need to paint up. I've been a little bit lazy doing that. I'm going to get an excavator in here in the next 4 or 5 days. I'm going to put that on it. I don't want to give that away quite yet either. And the leaf hair that I just put into the shot there, got a CI Models plate compactor there for it, and I am going to try to rig up some hydraulic lines for the excavator and for the compactor, in the process of getting all the materials I need for that, and once I get those, then should be able to throw it together somewhat easily. Other than that, I've been still trying to buy a few models here and there. I am also trying to buy a motorcycle in the near future, so that's kind of been taking away from some of the money that I would be typically blowing on models. But of course, as always, I try to keep new stuff coming in constantly, so definitely stay tuned for some things coming in. Maybe not the end of this week, but the beginning of next week. I'm gonna have some really cool things coming in, or at least one cool thing. And after that, basically got a few higher end models I'm gonna be working on. It's gonna be leaf hair season, for lack of a better term. I've got quite a few cat models and a few other miscellaneous models here and there, but I'm going to be getting some leaf hair models here pretty soon. I'm a pretty big leaf hair fan, and I really like the models that are done up for them through Conrad or NZG or WSI. Whoever makes them typically does a pretty good job whenever it comes to the leaf hair models, especially the excavators and cranes and so forth. Just got a new crane recently also, the Conrad Leaf Hair 1280. I haven't made a video of it yet, but that's going to be coming to the channel pretty soon. I've got it all already put together and everything, but got a few little kinks to work out with that. Other than that, guys, there's not been too terribly much going on. I really have a bad camera situation, and I'm in the process of either getting a GoPro or a new cell phone. I'm really having a hard time between whether or not I should get the new iPhone 6s or the new Samsung Galaxy Note 5. I've been a big Android fan forever, and there's obviously pros and cons to both. I think that Apple is going to be the way for me to go potentially down the road in terms of videoing and editing and stuff like that. So gonna have to see what we can do with that. Right now, I mean, the camera that I have is I've only been working with cell phones really, so some footage is a little bit better than others. But I try to keep the best content that I can coming to y'all through the cell phone that I do have. Other than that, guys, I got one last thing to add here. We got Cindy the cat, and she's my new cat. I've had her for a couple weeks now, and she's the new yard cat, making sure all the models stay nice and safe and sound. She's been a good girl. Other than that, guys, nothing else really too wild been going on. Whether or not I get this new job, it's gonna depend, but if I don't, then it's gonna start slowing down a good bit for me at work, so there's definitely gonna be a lot more time for models and the diorama and everything like that, so you might be able to see that sooner than later. If I get the new job, I'm gonna be really busy, so I'm going to try to balance everything out and try to keep the best content that I possibly can coming to y'all, like I've been always striving for. And definitely, as always, love to hear the feedback and comments from everybody. Keep those coming, please. It's what really helps me keep the channel going and really helps me keeping y'all happy. So that's been enough for this little blob. Hope y'all are doing good. Feel free to leave me some comments below. I try to reply as quickly as I can. Love to hear the comments, and always like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram, Diecast Construction Expert. Have a good day.